Welcome everyone to the second CSN broadcast. I'm Andrew Malavlaki.
And I'm Christian Urban.
So JV game here. We got the Cavs going up against the Columbia City Eagles. Christian, how are we feeling about this game?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Cavaliers coming off a very close loss. They fought very hard in their game against Central Noble, lost by 6 points. Cavaliers led by Ben Smith, their head coach. It should be a good one tonight.
Yep. About to find out the starting lineups. Looking like we got Saf Ahmad, Jonah Paslich, Noah Hayes. Who else we got? J.P. Rower and Bosco Bobek.
Good quick lineup. A lot of good guard play over here. Gonna be able to get up under defenses. It's gonna be a good one for you tonight.
All right. Waiting on the opening tip-off here from the ref. As Noah Hayes will take the tip-off, and for Columbia City, we got Braden Elkins, number 5. Hayes tips the ball over to Columbia City, and it is maintained by Camden Klossum. Dumps it down to Callahan Miller, who feeds it in the corner. Wow. Josh Eberly for 3.
What a way to start the game there from Columbia City. Top to bottom, this program has a great discipline, great motion offense. What a way to start if you're the Eagles right here.
Mod's going to bring it up for the Cavs, dish it to Bosco Bobek up top. He's going to try a dribble handoff to Saf, nearly loses it. Back up to Rower on top. Kicks it to Bobek in the corner. Going to try to drive in on Eberly.
Stifling defense so far from Columbia City.
Cavs having to move the ball around here. This Rower's going to drive in, kicks it to Paslich up top for 3. That's good.
Great help from Columbia City, but able to kick it out to Jonah Paslich for the 3. Great way to start for the Cavs.
Great answer to start the game. And a tip there by Ahmad, and it's going to remain Columbia City ball. So Eberly is going to inbound it here for Columbia City, and he's going to kick it up top to Camden Klossum, sorry. Now Eberly's going to drive in. He's going to feed down low to Callahan Miller, who puts it up and in for the 2.
Great dish there.
JP's going to hit ahead to Paslich. There's nobody home, and he finishes off the layup for 2.
5 unanswered there from Jonah Paslich. What a way to start the game.
Great offensive. Two great offensive possessions here from the Cavs. Coming out with a fiery, intense.
And a steal from Jonah Paslich. Wow.
He loses it, puts it up, and it's good.
7 unanswered points from Jonah Paslich. Are you not entertained?
Sloppy shot there, but it goes in, and that one's off the. I thought that was off the foot of Columbia City. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think you should be going the other way, but what are you going to do?
Eberly to inbound on the baseline again for the Eagles. He's going to kick it to a wide open. Oh, and that's stolen by Rower. And he's going to go up on the left-handed layup on the fast break, and that's good. 9-5 lead here for the Cavaliers early. Waybright up top. He's going to kick it down low. Miller nearly loses it. He's going to kick it. Wow. Sloppy ball movement here by the Eagles. So Elkins dishes down low to Eberly. He's going to try to post up Bobek. He's not going to take the shot. Kicks it out to Waybright in the corner. That's no good. Turnover, Columbia City. Paslich going to bring it up himself. Mod's going to drive down to the corner. He picks up his dribble. He's got nowhere to go. He kicks it up to Bobek up top.
Bobek in his second year on JV here for Canterbury.
Very bright hustle player here for the Cavs.
Certainly. Great ball handler, too.
Yep. Rower gets the shot to go, but they're going to call that foul on the floor. The shot will not count. And it'll be baseline out of bounds here for the Cavs. Rower to inbound. I'm going to predict he's going to throw it up top to Hayes again, because they run that play a lot.
They run that action a lot. They got multiple plays out of it.
Yep.
It's great to have multiple actions because teams can't predict exactly what your play is going to be ever.
Yep. Another foul here on Columbia City. That one's on number 10, Josh Eberly. And it'll be sideline out of bounds here for the Cavs. Rower to inbound again.
I don't know about you, Andrew, but I've really liked what I've seen from these freshmen so far, from
This is-
JP and Noah thus this season.
Paslich going to drive in here. His layup's not going to go. And Miller tips it out of bounds. Will remain Cav ball. Yeah, Christian, back to what you were saying. I mean, this is great. It's not just for the freshmen, but for the all-around team. I mean, you got Jonah Paslich coming out. What did he have, 7 points in the first? Did he have the first 7, or did he have the first 5?
Yeah, he had the first 7 points, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the Cavs have come out hot, which is something that they need to do across all 3 teams. This Rower's going to put up a 3 and hit.
What a shot from JP right there. That's the freshman impact.
Good start for him as well. 5 early points here. Eberle down in the right corner, defended by Saf Ahmad. He's going to kick to Trey Deckman, who's going to pass it down to Eberle in the left corner. He will be tripped up by Rower. And it'll be baseline out of bounds here for the Eagles once again. Oh, nice tricky play there. And Elkins can't get the shot to go. Up top to Miller. He's got it.
Elkins is feasting on the board so far. He's a big body inside, really controlling that paint. Correction, Miller, not Elkins.
Yeah, he's a big body, number 24 here for the Cavs. He's
Still learning these names.
not for the Cavs. Jeez, for the Eagles. As Everly's going to go up top here, and Columbia City's going to throw it out of bounds.
Just tipped off of Canterbury.
Yep.
They're going to retain
My
possession
bad.
here.
Everly's going to inbound it here to the big man Miller, who's got it up top. He's going to dribble to his right side, fake the dribble handoff. Nice play there. He's going to give it back up to Elkins.
This is something you're going to see. Everyone on this team can post up, top to bottom, JV, varsity. Everyone on Columbia City has a post game. It'll be interesting to see.
Yep.
Good help there from Ahmad.
Yep.
We'll see what Nicholas Collins brings. I don't believe we saw him in the first game. Big body, very good in the paint. Very athletic too. Can throw it. He was throwing it down in warm-ups.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that, a freshman.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he can bring this year and years to come. It'll be certainly a big piece for the Cavaliers down the line, and he's a big piece for this JV.
Looks like Landgraf is going to check in as well. He's going to bring the ball up, and he nearly turns it over. Gets it back, loses his shoe. He's going to go with Hayes down low there. Turnover there by the Cavs, as Clausen is fouled there by Rower on the fast break.
A little sloppy there from the Cavaliers in that possession.
Yep.
Landgraf checks in, a little ill-advised pass, still able to control it, but eventually turns it over.
Freshman nerves, it's his second career game.
Can't blame him.
Deckman's going to drive here. We've got a new man in for the Eagles, Gavin Smith, number 30. He has the ball right now. Another new Eagle in the game. That's number 21, Trey Deckman. He hits the 3.
Just like that, the lead's down to 2 from the Cavs, and
Yep.
JP makes it 4 now. Wow.
Puts up a floater. He is cooking here early.
7
Christian.
early here.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really making an impact for the Cavs, carrying over from last game.
Yep. Another, nearly a turnover there from the Eagles.
Great defense there by JP. He's making an impact all around.
Yep. Smith nearly went over and back. Instead, a long pass there from Columbia City. That shot's no good.
Rebound from Hayes.
And he's going to kick it to Rower again on the fast break, who gets fouled on the 2-point attempt.
Good job from the Cavs getting out in transition there. That's what Coach Adams has been emphasizing this whole week, is getting out in transition and controlling this game early. This is certainly what the JV is doing. Let's hope the varsity can do it at 7:30.
Yep. We'll talk about that more later, but varsity is certainly hoping for a fast start here come 7:30. Looking to even the record at 1-1 as Rower hits the first free throw.
This kid is special, Andrew.
He is a prodigy.
The future.
The future. As Rower hits the second free throw, he goes 2 for 2, and the Cavs lead at 16-10.
I think Jonah and JP have all of Canterbury's points right now.
I believe you are correct. But boy, is it working. Waybright down to...
That's Declan with the
yes, sorry.
Declan with the 3.
Get the names mixed up there.
Yeah.
That's his second 3 of the game. Good start there for the Trey Deckman coming off the bench for the Eagles.
Great instant impact, exactly what you want to do as someone coming off the bench. Make sure coach can't take you out.
Yep. There's a timeout is called here. First timeout of the game.
I think Columbia City's done a good job weathering the storm. Cavaliers really have had a lot of offensive firepower early. Got 16 points, not even 6 minutes into the first quarter, but hopefully for the Columbia City Eagles, they can weather the storm, and they are right now. They're only down by 3. Looks like they've got some pressure coming on here.
Yeah, I mean, leads down to 3, but I mean, I'm very happy with the way this JV game is going so far. I mean, I don't know if Canterbury was favored to win here by any stretch of the imagination. So, nice to see them come out hot, come out with a passion. You know,
certainly playing at a high level right now.
Yeah, very
defense
efficient.
should be cleaned up, but the offense is clicking on all cylinders.
Columbia City's going to come into a press here. Paslich nearly turns it over, and Rower then turns it over, looking for Collins down low. As Columbia City's going to throw it out to Cossin, who gets the 2 to go on the fast break.
Great hit ahead there by Deckman.
Yep. Canterbury trying to figure out how to handle this press here as Landgraf nearly throws it out of bounds, and Rower nearly turns it over there. Not a good possession here for the Cavaliers so far, but they maintain possession nonetheless. As Collins is going to go down low. He's going to try the little sky hook there.
The Eagles just put the Cavaliers through the ringer right there. That was great pressure all around for the entire possession.
As Elkins gets the 2 to go there.
It looks like they took the first lead of the game right there for the Eagles.
Yeah, Canterbury's going to have to figure out how to handle this press, and they're going to have to do it quickly.
Absolutely have to slow down the game. They're getting sped up big time right now.
Yes. Rower's going to look to slow it down here and get the Cavs back into a rhythm.
Look for Paslich, the senior leader on this team, to slow it down, lead the team.
Yep.
Lead by example here.
I'd like to see them get some post opportunity here for Nicholas Collins. He's bigger and more athletic than anybody on the Columbia City team, so we'll try to feed him and get him some points down low.
I'm not sure if you want that shot if you're Vasco right there. Given the Eagles an extra possession at the end of the quarter, you'd think you'd want to hold for the last possession there, but you can't blame him too much. He got a good shot. But the Eagles are going to have 5.7 seconds to make something happen here and extend their lead going into the second quarter.
Yep, Hayes going to check in for Collins here, and Vasco gets absolutely obliterated, and the 3 is good. That's a buzzer.
That's a brick wall right there by Waybright, and good converting from 3 there by the Eagles.
So the end of the first quarter comes, and the Cavs trail by 4. It's 20-16. First quarter observations, Christian?
Well, not a lot of defense here in the half court from either team. The Cavaliers clicking on all cylinders in the half court, but the Eagles really put the pressure on them with about a minute and a half left in the first quarter. And credit to them, they've really been putting the pressure on in the full court, and the Cavaliers got to adjust. They have to be able to handle this pressure, slow the game down. When they are able to slow the game down and get a good look, things are working. And on Columbia City's side, they've taken every punch. The Cavaliers came out early, getting to a big lead, and Eagles stormed back, scoring 20 points in the first quarter. That's a big offensive affair here.
Yep.
Not many times someone scores 20 points in a quarter on JV, only 7 minutes, but boy, was the offense effective. For the Cavaliers, they're giving up a few too many three-point looks, especially for Deckman. Look for someone to stay on Deckman and shadow him on defense, and hopefully he doesn't get too many more open looks. And
Yeah, fun game to call. Could be in for a shootout here.
Certainly. Always a fun one when it's high scoring.
Yep, gotta love it.
Looks like Saf will check back in. Saf Ahmad. Should
little-
probably be using more last names. I'm sorry, everyone.
A little too familiar with these Canterbury JV players, but, you know, we're still working on it. Start of the second quarter here. Landgraf is nearly doubled, nearly turns it over, I think.
And that's no running back.
Not tipped.
I think with the four-guard lineup here with Pashlage and Landgraf and Rower that they'd be handling the pressure a little better, but man, this Eagles pressure is really getting to them so far.
Yeah, I mean, smart move to put in the all guards kind of small ball lineup here with Callahan Miller out of the game, the Columbia City's biggest and most physical player. Cossen's going to kick over to Waybright on the right wing. He's going to throw a cross-court pass here, back to Waybright, back to Cossen. He's going to jump stop and try to put up a shot, and it's good.
Great control, great job getting to 2 feet there by Clausen, able to finish.
Yep. Canterbury started hot. They've gone a little cold lately. Let's see if they can get a good possession here as Patchlich is going to throw a cross-court pass to Ahmad, who's going to try to spin.
That's another turnover for the Cavs.
Was he fouled? Oh my. Great sportsmanship there by Saf Ahmad, helping the Columbia City player up after the trip.
Great sportsmanship both sides. You love to see it.
Yep. Great example of a Cavalier leader there.
Yeah, absolutely. Ahmad guarding the ball handler right here, doing a good job on Waybright.
Yep.
Very lanky, very quick, but he got lost there.
And he's going to shuck up a three-point shot, and it's no good. Good hustle there by Hayes on the rebound, and it's tipped out of bounds there by Columbia City. Nope, never mind. Sorry, that was a foul there on Columbia City, and Canterbury will have the ball near half court on the sideline out of bounds.
Looks like the Eagles go into a 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone here.
They're sensing Landgraf is having trouble feeling the pressure, and they keep double teaming in the corner as they force another turnover, and the fast break layup is good there by Trey Deckman.
Those corners are dangerous. You gotta shoot it, pass it immediately. You cannot get trapped in that corner because that is an end of possession move right there.
And a cluster of bodies fall to the floor there as it'll be tipped out of bounds, I believe, by Columbia City again. As Rower tried to go for the shot there. I think he was looking for the foul, didn't get it.
Looks like Julian Justice checks into the game here.
First minutes of the game for him. He'll see some varsity minutes most likely tonight, as that's a bad turnover. But Ahmad steals it, and he double dribbled. So
good hustle there by Ahmad, but unfortunately double dribbled there.
yeah. Waybright's going to bring it up the court here for the Eagles. He's going to dump it to Miller up top on the elbow as Eberle gets the shot.
Not a lot of resistance there on that possession from the Cavs. No ball pressure whatsoever.
Yeah, defense is sort of breaking down here for the Cavs, it seems like. As
great trap in that corner there.
Yeah,
forced the timeout by Ben Smith.
Columbia City's on a 13-0 run here. I mean, the Cavs were up 16-13 late in the first quarter. It's now 26-16. Eagles lead. 5:03 left in the second quarter.
Got to get this offense. Got to get this offense going again. This zone and the press is really giving the Cavaliers problems. I think Ben Smith is drawing something up, hopefully to beat this. Oftentimes teams, one, they get caught in corners against zones, but two, they settle for threes. It's important that Cavaliers try to penetrate this zone, find the soft spot so that they can break it down further from there. Hopefully they can weather the storm here. Down 10 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they came out on fire, high energy, high intensity on offense and defense in the first half of the first quarter, and it seems like Columbia City has been able to adjust well since then and kind of shut them down through the press and double teams and whatnot. They forced a lot of turnovers and are kind of scoring at will on offense here as of late.
It's also important that someone else steps up. I believe Jonah Pasledge and JP Rower are still the only 2 players for the Cavaliers to score thus far.
Yep.
So let's hope someone can step up. Maybe Julian Justice, the varsity player. I think he's getting maybe 2 quarters on JV. Hopefully he can step up in this one.
Yeah, we may see some minutes here in this JV game at some point from Brenton Turner as well, but I did see him before the game with some ice and pad on his knee, so we'll follow that storyline throughout the night, see how Turner's doing.
Yes, we will. We got many Cavaliers under the weather or injured tonight. Hopefully
including some of us here in the broadcast booth. I'm getting over a little sickness. We got Luke, our scorekeeper. He was actually unable to call tonight's JV game.
I was in the hospital a few days ago. It's been a rough one.
Yeah, but we're back. We're better than ever. Ahmad looking to pump fake on the 3, and he goes down to the floor. Rower's going to chuck up a 3 on the right wing. It's no good. Rebounded by Julian Justice. And stolen away by Columbia City
I like the ball movement there for the Cavaliers, but just cannot convert. But if that ball movement continues to get good shots, it's going to be a good recipe for success.
Miller misses the open layup and is fouled there by the Cavs.
There's the Miller effect again, dominating that paint thus far.
Yep. Miller hits the first free throw for the Eagles. It's a 14-0 run here for the Eagles. Not ideal for Canterbury.
Not ideal, that's for sure. Hopefully Nicholas Collins can control these boards.
Yep.
Maybe have a big impact inside on this zone. It's a little more difficult, but hopefully they can find him in the soft spot and he can work out of there.
Miller hits the second free throw. We have not seen Columbia City go back into that press.
Back in man-to-man now, I think.
Yep. Rower's fouled again on the drive. So he was looking to dump it down low to Nicholas Collins there. Foul on number 21, Trey Deckman. Looks like Gavin Smith here, number 30 for the Eagles, is going to check in for Braden Elkins, number 5.
I believe the whole roster has played.
Yep, Eberle will check back in as well.
And wow, Miller just takes it right out of the hands of Nicholas Collins.
Outmuscles the freshman there on that one as Eberle's going to drive in. Smith, Eberle in the corner for 3. That one's short. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds there by the Cavs.
Great ball movement there once again by the Eagles. Great shot, just couldn't convert.
Yeah, that was a good open 3 there.
I'm sure Clausen liked that.
Yeah, Cavs caught a break on the miss.
Catch a break again on this
and
travel.
got another break there on the travel.
So the Cavaliers
maintain possession, see if they can get something going here. Through the first 3 minutes and 2 seconds of this quarter, they have been unable to score a point. So
let's hope they can start to chip away at this lead as Columbia City goes right back into their zone.
What was once a 3-point lead is now turned into a 12-point deficit here for the Cavs as they turn it over yet again. Waybright's got it. He's going to kick it to Everly up top. Cossin kicks it down low to Miller. Defended by Nicholas Collins. Down low to Cossin. He gets the 2-point floater to go, and the Eagles lead by 14. It's 30-60 with 3:25 left in the second quarter.
Great awareness in the post there for Miller to dish it off.
Ahmad's going to throw it off the leg of Callahan Miller there, and will be out of bounds on Columbia City. Ahmad's going to no-look inbound it there to Collins up top. And Rower will get it set up. He's going to drive in. That one's no good. Rebounded by Miller.
Cavaliers are just being out-muscled here by the Eagles right now.
Yeah, the hit-aheads on the fast breaks for the Eagles are really good. As Miller's going to attempt a 3 here and hit.
The man can do everything, Andrew.
And the deficit grows here for the Cavs. 17 points. Justice is going to put up a little turnaround jump shot. That one's short, no good. Another fast break, nearly stolen by Rower. Columbia City is really taking advantage of the fast breaks here. Canterbury is just not getting back on defense whatsoever.
Yeah. Canterbury's got to slow this game down. You cannot keep letting the Eagles get into transition there.
It's hard to get back on fast breaks sometimes when you're coming off of a turnover, but...
And a quick shot. That was a really quick shot from Julian Justice. And that long rebound on a bad shot. A lot of coaches call that a turnover.
Yep. Eberle's going to bank in the elbow jumper here. Deficit grows to 19.
My goodness, it's a 22-point
run
from the Eagles, and it's going to continue here.
Pasalic, and the Cavs will turn over yet again. I mean, how many consecutive possessions is this with a turnover here?
Well, it's been since Julian Justice had that quick shot that was basically a turnover because it was a quick contested two-pointer that ended up being a long rebound. So
yeah.
even those bad shots turning into essentially turnovers, which the Eagles capitalize on, get easy shots. But Saf Ahmad is looking to snap this 22-point lead.
Trying to reverse the tides here as Justice going to take another fadeaway jump shot. That one's going to rim out.
Great hustle there from
jump ball, and that'll go to Columbia City. No, it will not. Yes, it will. Sorry, that was a little confusing there. 22-point run here for the Eagles. It's absolutely unacceptable.
Can't get much worse than this right now.
That one's tipped on the hand of Bobek. Nearly stolen by Justice. Bobek goes back in and gets the steal.
It's the energy the Cavs need right now.
Yep, I mean, they've had some turnovers themselves, and there's another turnover as I say that. Waybright's going to kick it to Clausen, and he puts up the layup.
With unselfishness there from the Eagles. 24 in this lead.
The run grows to 24.
And as another steal, my goodness. And folks, we have, I'm having trouble doing the math, a 26-point run here from the Eagles.
Yes.
You have got to get this game under control right now if you're the Cavaliers.
Kind of feels like we're repeating ourselves here, but
yeah,
I mean, we have no other choice.
Ahmad being absolutely pummeled up top.
Greg Frucci's going to check in. These are his first minutes of the game.
Yes, they are. He came in a few minutes ago, getting his first minutes. Really struggled with injuries throughout his career, but hopefully he can stay injury-free this year. Worked a lot in the offseason, improved his game, his conditioning.
Yep. Bobek's going to try a three in the right corner. That one's good.
Boy, did you need that.
Under a minute remains here. That was the Cavs' first points of the quarter as Clausen's going to try a three.
And they come right back down with almost zero resistance, get an open three. You not want that if you're the Cavaliers.
I don't mean to criticize refs or anything here, but I think his toes may have been on the line there. Like, pretty obviously. As Justice is going to try a free throw line jumper.
That's his third free throw line jumper that just cannot connect on right now. He's very, very good at those usually. They're just not converting right now. I don't think anything else is for anyone else. But unfortunately, he just can't hit right now.
Looks like Columbia City's going to try to run out the clock here, maybe get the last shot of this first half. 8 seconds remain. Dribble handoff to Wainwright. Clausen going to kick to Elkins in the corner, and he hits another buzzer-beating three for the Eagles. That's their second buzzer beater in 2 quarters.
Boy, how many threes have the Eagles made in this game? They have been hot. Ever since the first 4 minutes, they have gone on an absolute rampage. My goodness, you finished the half with a 29-3 run. That is absurd.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a 3-point offensive barrage here from the Columbia City Eagles. I mean, they're on pace to score 90 points this game, which is kind of unheard of in a JV game. But nonetheless, they lead the Canterbury Cavaliers 45-19. We'll be back with you in 9 minutes and 20 seconds for the second half here on the CSN. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of the Cavalier versus Eagle JV basketball game. Christian, what do the Cavs need to do differently here in this second half to at least make this a moral victory? I mean, they could go on a crazy run and end up winning this game, but, we don't see that happen very often. So in order to just claw back and keep chipping away at this lead, what do the Cavs need to do here?
Yeah, well, for one, you got to look at this differently. I don't know. Obviously, you want to win, but I'd say good focus from the Cavs here is win every quarter. All right, if they can win a quarter, that's a positive. And two, you have to cut down on the turnovers. The turnovers got absolutely out of control, and you do that by obviously the Cavs. They want to get out and run, but I think right now you got to slow this game down. The Columbia City Eagles are just feasting in transition right now. The Cavaliers can slow the game down. If JP Rower, the freshman, if he can take control of this game, slow it down, and Vasco, if they can slow down this game, get in their action on offense, limit turnovers, and keep Columbia City out of transition, those will be three things that will contribute to the Cavaliers at least making a dent in this lead.
Yeah, you saw, first part of the first quarter, there were no turnovers, and what happened? They were scoring at will. So they can do that here. They should be in good shape to chip away at this lead.
Pressure here to start from Columbia City. Keeping the effort up, even when you're up 26 points, is really impressive.
Bobek's going to kick to Paslich, who's going to drive down low. Ooh, Hurley gets the shot to fall there. And he will go to the line and shoot two here for the Cavaliers.
Paslich looking for his 8th point of the game here.
And 9th after that.
8th and 9th.
No good on the first free throw there from Jonah Paslich.
God bless you.
Appreciate it, man. And he hits the second free throw.
A little friendly roll there from Jonah.
Cavs get points early on in the quarter, which is not something they did in the last quarter, so already a better start than the last. As Miller tries to bring the ball up the court and travels.
And a turnover there. Already two good signs from the Cavaliers. They're slowing down this game. They're keeping control, and they didn't allow the Columbia City Eagles to get an easy bucket there.
Yeah, this is what they need to do.
And good control from Vasco to slow it down and get into something for the Cavs.
Rower's going to have it up top. He's going to dribble handoff here to Paslich.
Something to watch.
Try to make a move. Going to fake a shot here.
Something to watch is the Eagles switch a lot. They are not afraid to switch 1 to 5.
Jonah Paslich on the right wing for three.
Jonah Paslich starting off the game and the second half with a bang. My goodness.
Good pass there from Ahmad to find the open man. Thought about taking the shot, and instead he kicked it out to wide open Jonah on the wing.
You love the unselfishness.
Drains the three as a result. Stolen, bad pass there by Miller. Stolen by Rower, and he's going to...
Love the hustle there from Rower again, making these plays out here. This is exactly the energy that the Cavaliers started the game with, and great job from Coach Smith. Obviously, the halftime worked. He got his team under control, and they're playing well now.
Costin's going to kick down low to Miller, who's going to put up the shot. That one's no good. Rebounded there by Hayes, but stepped out of bounds, but he was pushed out of bounds by Callahan Miller, and it'll be Cavalier possession.
Great D there from Hayes, giving up a lot of size, but he was able to hold him off and draw the foul.
4-0 run here to start the second half from the Cavaliers. They trail 45-23 with 5.5 minutes to go. Paslich calling for the ball in the right corner, and instead Bobek's going to turn it over.
Once again,
travel.
I was just about to praise the team, but then that was a travel. But great job breaking that press there. Vasco got a little bit out of control, but Rower handled it well.
It's a very, very young team. They are certainly going to go. Any young team is going to be a little out of sync and out of control sometimes, but they learn.
And the Cavaliers are causing the turnovers, and they're turning it over too.
Stolen there by Waybright. He's going to hit ahead to Elkins. Back down to Miller. We got Waybright again up top. Stolen by Saf Ahmad there.
Way to get in the passing lanes.
Looking for Bobek on the fast break, and it was a little bit of a lob pass there, and Bobek didn't have the angle to put up a shot, and he's going to pull it back out. Paslich calling for it again on the wing. He's going to put up a layup and hit.
What is this start of quarter, start of half mojo that Jonah Paslich has? That's 13 points. All of them have been in the first 4 minutes of each half or the game.
Bad pass there by Columbia City, and they turn it over yet again. Cavs are really, this is exactly what we were talking about. They are having a great start here to the second half.
Yeah, the Eagles are scoreless so far, and a huge part of that is the Cavaliers are keeping them out of transition, not allowing easy buckets. That's huge.
Paslich again for three in the corner. That one's no good. Way off there on that one. As Ahmad's going to kick it out to Bobek up top. Paslich has it again. He's going to drive baseline, kick it to Ahmad in the left corner. He puts up a high arcing three, and it's good. That one's
great creation from Jonah Paslich, straight to Saf Ahmad, and it's straight nylon, folks.
That one scraped the ceiling as Wainwright answers with a three for Columbia City. A little bit of fireworks here to start the second half.
Certainly.
And there's another turnover by the Cavs. Rower throws it to Columbia City as Cossin makes Bobek misses the layup, and is fouled by J.P. Rower.
Great job of getting back there by Noah Hayes, but also great job running the floor from all the Eagles. They were right there for the rebound, and they'll go to the line for two right here.
Looks like
Camden Clausen.
It's like Gavin Smith and Trey Deckman are going to check in here for Columbia City. Wainwright will check out, and Elkins will check out.
You just love the energy. You can just feel it. The Cavaliers have so much more energy right now than they did in that second quarter.
Yeah.
And you love to see the fight, even though you're down 21, now 22. You love to see that there's no lack of fight in this team. Even if they're down 30 points, 40 points, whatever it is, they're going to keep fighting. They're going to keep coming at you. And you love to see that from the young team especially.
Great press escape there from Rower as he gets fouled. That one's going to be on the floor, and it'll be baseline out of bounds for the Cavs. Apologize if you can hear my coughing in the background. And it'll be a timeout here.
Looks like Ben Smith called it, I think. I think he wants to draw something up to draw closer here. But yeah, so far.
I'm guessing.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was going to say, I think what he's likely probably drawing up is a press break right now, because that's one thing we are having lots of adversity with, is handling the press and getting out of it without turning the ball over.
Certainly, but it's definitely gotten better this half. Certainly fewer turnovers and fewer points in the fast break from the Eagles. But yes, I'm actually looking down right now. I think he is running. Is that legal? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember the plays.
he's running a out of bounds play here. I think it's not been perfect this second half, but the press break has certainly been a lot more effective than it was in the first. So,
indeed, it has. You saw the escapability from J.P. Rower, the young athletic freshman there on that last press, as he kind of did a quick spin move and got out of it and went on the fast break, went up for the layup, got fouled, fortunately.
I'm sure Coach Adams is liking what he sees. Sure, he sees a future for this young man on varsity.
Very promising freshman class. I mean, you got Noah Hayes, you got J.P. Rower, Nicholas Collins, Jack Landgraf on JV. So
yeah, every few years the Cavaliers, they get a very talented class. This is one of them, certainly.
Yep. Last year's class was talented as well.
Yeah, but we did lose a few of those players, unfortunately.
We did. We'll talk about that later as Rower goes up on the jump stop floater.
And Rower there, I think he has 11 now in the game.
Having a great game as Bobek. He's showing the hustle there. Great hustle play by a great hustle player. Columbia City will have the ball.
And it was a 26-point game, I believe, going into the half, and Cavaliers cut it down to 20. That's certainly progress. You'd like to get it to at least 15 before this fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers, they've they've made great comebacks before. They were down double digits with just a few minutes left to go in the game against Central Noble, and looks like we got technical foul.
Little technicals there.
Yeah.
I somehow missed that. I don't.
Yeah, sorry
is that
about
on?
that.
I mean, it must have been in the little tie-up there with Vasco Bobek, although it looks like he's
chirping a little bit.
I can't tell if he's chirping or respectfully hashing it out with the opposing
Let's just
team.
say he's respectfully hashing it out. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt as JP makes that free throw. But the Cavaliers, they've shown they can come back. They were down double digits in the fourth quarter, and they cut it to 4 with only 30 seconds left. They've showed fight late in games when they're down. There's no quit in this team. Do not count this team out right now. Unfortunately, JP Rower only goes 1 for 2, but cuts into the lead even more. It's only 19 now, and the Cavaliers will have the ball with a chance to cut it to even 16 or 17.
Yeah, I talked about this in either the podcast or the last broadcast, but we just got to win quarter by quarter. Like you see the Cavs are winning this quarter by 7 points. Great rebound there by Noah Hayes. And he puts up the shot and is blocked by Callahan Miller. As I was saying, yeah, you win each quarter, you win the game. So win it quarter by quarter. As Frucci puts up the fadeaway shot, that one's no good.
Noah Hayes looking like his brother right now. 2 huge rebounds.
Kicks it out to Bobek in the corner. That one's no good. Short there.
Great fight there to get 2 extra possessions for your team. If you're Noah Hayes, is exactly what you need if you want to cut in this lead.
Yep. Wainwright's going to try to pass it down low to Gavin Smith. Not down low, up top, sorry. And that one's going to be a turnover stolen by Vasco Bobek. Greg Frucci's going to try to back Smith down. He's going to end up kicking it out. Smith's going to drive in, and he is called for a charge. I respect the hustle there. You know, I like the mentality of driving in and trying to be aggressive down 19 points. So I'm not mad about that foul.
I think he lowered his shoulder a little bit there, warranted a call, but it does send a little bit of a message. You're not giving up. You're not giving any grounds.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but it's not the worst thing to see your player hustle and then get called for a foul. You'd much rather that than be lackluster on the court.
Wainwright's going to pass it up top here to Deckman, and Clausen is fouled down low.
That's 2 fouls in a row there for Paslich.
Yeah, we'll see if the Cavaliers decide to make a little bench switch here with Paslich picking up 2 fouls.
Third quarter, 2 fouls isn't too much of a problem, but if he gets that third, I'd imagine he's going to the bench.
I mean, down 19 points, only a minute 55 remain in the third quarter, so we'll see what happens. Clausen's going to drive in here. He's going to put up a shot. That one's no good. Rebounded again by Noah Hayes, as he tries to hit ahead to Jonah Paslich there, and it is out of bounds off of Columbia City.
Noah Hayes made a big impact in that first game against Central Noble. With his scoring right now, he's making a huge impact with his defense and rebounding. You love to see it from the freshman.
You do. Same out of bounds play there as Frucci tries to dump it down low to Jonah Paslich. That one's stolen. Smith going to go up for the layup, nearly blocked by Paslich, but he gets it to go. Columbia City leads 52-31.
Great poise there by Columbia City. You feel Canterbury knocking on the doorstep there. You get a few stops and you get a bucket to put you back up 20-21. And great poise there by this JV Columbia City team.
A little push there on Columbia City, so that's going to remain Canterbury ball. Looks like Riley Mitchell is going to check in here for the Cavs, seeing his first minutes of the game. See who he checks in for. It looks like it's going to be Jonah Paslich. Nope, never mind. He's shooting. What am I saying?
Well, he might. Let's see. We'll see. I imagine he'll come in for Greg Frucci. I don't think running Riley Mitchell and Greg Frucci as 2 big men is the greatest idea, but we'll see here.
We'll see. It looks like Saf Ahmad's going to check in as well. Frucci's going to come out of the game.
So will Bobek.
Jonah hit the first free throw. See if he can hit the second here.
See if Cavaliers put on the pressure here on this after this free throw. Try to cut in this lead even more.
Paslich good on the second free throw.
Looks like they're going to let him dribble it up the court.
No press here from the Cavaliers.
They're in a 2-3. but they're certainly trapping.
Right, looking up top, he's going to drive in. Nearly stolen there by the Cavaliers. Gavin Smith on the left one. Nice dribble move there. He's going to kick the Clausen, who fakes the wide open three. He's going to kick it down low.
Pass there.
Wow, Elkins gets the shot to go.
It's a beautiful pass there by Deckman. That's exactly how you break a zone if you're Columbia City.
Good offensive possession there by the Eagles.
Way to stay patient there.
Paslich, nice dribble move there. He's going to drive in, makes a couple men miss, puts up the shot, and it's no good. He will go to the line again. Like the aggressiveness here from Jonah Paslich, getting to the line on 2 possessions in a row.
Yeah, Paslich is pouring it on right now. It's been basically a 2-man show thus far. It's Jonah Paslich and J.P. Rower.
On the offensive end, I mean, we've got Paslich has scored, JP has scored.
I think Paslich is around 15 right now.
Yeah, Bosco Bobek's had a couple points, but besides that, I mean, there really has not been
much help.
Scoring.
Saf Ahmad's had 3 points.
Yeah,
he's chipped in, but it's been mostly a 2-man show.
Saf hit that ceiling scraping 3 here early in the third quarter.
But that was off the pass from Jonah Paslich.
He gets both free throws to go. Cavs trail by 19. Still winning the quarter, might I add. 30 seconds remain.
Winning the quarter by 7 points. You love to see this.
Love to see it. So we've got
Andrew. We've got competition.
We do. You may be hearing this in the mic. Hopefully you can't. Not the ideal situation here, but whatever. We'll make do with what we have. As Columbia City turns it over there into the hands of Jonah Paslich. He tries to put up a shot at the buzzer, and it's no good.
Great steal there by Jonah Paslich. You would have liked for him to hit ahead there, but you love the aggressiveness on defense and way to step to the ball and
looked like one of my shot off. Looked like one of my full court shots in when we go and dink around 8th period.
Off the back. It was remnant of that. But Cavaliers win the quarter by 7 points. I just like to point out, Canterbury students, what is going on? We are being dominated by the Columbia City students. They have a 30-minute drive, and they are...
Yeah, you are right. I hadn't even looked over there, but
this is not looking good. Even the parents, even the Columbia City parents, they love their basketball over there in Columbia City. And they're showing it right now. Props to them, and let's get some students in here.
Still a full quarter left in the JV game, though, and I mean, it doesn't typically across all Canterbury athletics, you don't get a huge student turnout for JV games. So ideally, a bunch of students will show up for varsity.
Let's hope the JV players supplement that student section so we can compete at least.
If you're sitting at home right now and you're watching this broadcast, it is not too late to head here for the varsity game.
We've got at least 40 minutes until the next game.
Yes. So get in your car, drive over here to Canterbury High School, and come ready to watch some quality basketball.
It's a farmer theme tonight.
It is a farmer theme for the Cavaliers, but we have no farmers in the student section.
I saw Brighton. Brighton is decked out in farmer apparel.
Yes, great defense there by the Cavaliers.
Great anticipation there by Jonah.
Again.
He has been active on defense this game.
As that one's tipped by Columbia City, but Noah Hayes is able to maintain possession. Ahmad's going to try to do something here. He's going to drive on his left side and force a turnover there into the arms of 2 Columbia City defenders.
Never like it when someone gets off their feet to pass the ball. He did exactly that right there. Got caught up, and Columbia City was in the passing lane. Could not connect on the pass. And it's like the ball with 6:20 left, up 19. You think you got to put on some pressure right now if you want to cut in this lead and have any shot at winning.
Indeed, you do. I'm not sure how much of a chance of winning we have here, but again, if you can win the quarter, that's a plus. They won the second. Did not win the first quarter. They did not win the second quarter. They did win the third quarter. So there's an interesting shot there. from Columbia City, and it's nearly rebounded by the Cavs.
Great defense there by Raleigh Mitchell. Brick wall.
Cavs will have the ball. 5:55 remaining. Cavaliers trail 54-35 Columbia City.
And Andrew, as you were saying, it may not be likely, but the Cavaliers have fight in them. We've seen that. Crazier things have happened, but it's got to happen now.
Indeed they have. We do have a nice parent turnout here, though, for the Cavaliers. I see several teachers in attendance.
Senora Delgado's in attendance.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of teachers there. As Bobek chucks up a three, no good. Rebounded by Greg Frucci. He's going to kick it to Noah Hayes, who's going to put up the little skyhook. Gets his own rebound on the miss. Puts it up. And that one is no good.
Great hustle there by Hayes. I mean, he looked exactly like his brother on that one.
He does.
Looks like we got a call coming in here. It's all right.
Our cameraman scoreboard, Luke Ellis. Got to turn that phone off, Luke.
Noah Hayes converts. It's an 18-point game. Could be a 17-point game.
If he hits the second free throw. And it is no good, rebounded by Miller of Columbia City, as Eberly will take the ball up.
It's like Bobek's going to pressure. That's exactly who you want on the ball, taking it up the floor. He can really make your life difficult.
Miller passes. Austin up top. He's going to kick down low, way right in the corner. No good, rebounded by Greg Frucci.
Score right here would be huge for the Cavaliers.
Huge. 5 minutes remain. Paslic travels.
I think it was a push-off and a travel, unfortunately.
Yep. Travel's going to get the benefit of the doubt there. If it happens first, and it appears that it did. So Columbia City will have the ball. They'll bring it up. Looks like it's going to be Clausen bringing it up. They kind of rotate between Clausen and Eberly bringing up the ball. They don't have one consistent guy bringing it up every time, kind of like Canterbury does with J.P. Rowe.
Similar to the Columbia City varsity as well.
Indeed. Another steal, but the Cavaliers have been much better at forcing turnovers on the defensive end this half.
They've been really active in the passing lanes, really aggressive.
Flipping the switch here. Great rebound by Frucci, and he tries to put up a shot, and he is mauled on the shot.
It takes a lot to get that man on the ground, but boy, it makes a loud sound because you gotta really maul him, like you said, to get him off his feet.
Fouled by about the entire Columbia City roster there, and Hill will go to the line and shoot two. But before that, we have a timeout called. Ben Smith is going to try to cook up a plan here to cut this deficit even more. Cavs are down. It's still a 19-point deficit. Kind of stayed 18-point. Man, I can't do math.
All right.
But I'm liking what I'm seeing.
I am liking what I'm seeing. Once again, you're winning the half by 8 points, winning the quarter by, I believe, 1. And I believe if Greg can convert on these free throws, it'll be a 16-point game. I believe there's going to be a press. If you can get a few steals, few shots, you're right in a 10-point game. You're right in it here for the Cavs. Not a great situation to be in, but they've been here before. Ben Smith's going to be cooking up maybe a 2-2-1, maybe a 1-2-2. They're certainly going to bring pressure, and let's see if Columbia City can handle it.
Crazier things have happened in the sports world. So maybe the Cavs can pull off a miracle here with 4:46 remaining, down 18 points.
We need some Jonah Pashley's magic.
Indeed. But first things first, Greg Frucci needs to hit his free throws here. So no good on the first one there.
Boy, he missed all of that one.
It's all right.
You got 2 attempts.
Big men like Greg aren't typically known for their free throw shooting, but he works on it. Misses the second one as well.
The stroke looks good. It's just not converting on that. It's unfortunate.
It's all right. Could be nerves. Could be a lot of different factors. As Wainwright has it. He's going to kick it down low to Smith.
Very impressive there by Paslic.
Yes, Cavalier defense is looking great. J.P. Rower is everywhere right now. However, Columbia City shoots a three on the left wing. That one's no good. Rebound missed by Gavin Smith. Saved by...
What a hustle there from J.P.
What a great rower, J.P. Rower. He gets the ball. Ball's going out of bounds. Flings it back off the leg of the Columbia City player.
That's
just
great awareness.
Great awareness.
Certainly. And it looks like we've got a we have a guard-heavy lineup here. We've got a lot of shooting in this game.
Paslic going to put up a three. That one in and out. No good. Rebounded by Eberly. Eberly's going to kick the wave right, passes up the open three. Instead, Clausen will take one in the left corner. No good. Rebounded by Julian Justice.
Cavs are getting lucky here on these open threes. Luckily, Columbia City is not converting like they did in the first half. But you give those up sometimes when you pressure a team that much. You bring doubles, you're going to give up an open shot if you do not get a steal. And luckily, the Eagles are not converting right now.
Yes, foul on the play there by Clausen. That one's tipped nearly.
Looked like an over and back, but luckily we got away from
that one was also nearly an over and back. On the first one, I did see the Columbia City hand tip that. Justice going to try a three here. That one's no good. Rebounded by Clausen. Hit it ahead to wave right on the fast break. Blocked by Noah Hayes, but they call a foul.
I do not know about that one, Andrew.
I didn't. There was contact, but was it all ball? Guess we'll never know. Hayes is called for the foul. Wave right will go to the line and shoot two.
I know Hayes certainly did not look happy about that.
No.
But, I'm not sure. Give the benefit of the doubt to the refs, I guess, right there.
Not a man of many emotions, but, he'll display them time and time again, so.
When he displays emotions, he's not very happy or very excited. One of the two.
Or he's very excited. So far not for this play particularly, but in other instances.
Yeah, certainly. Well, you got 3:30 left, down 20. You got to go now.
That one's pass there intended for Bobek, stolen by his teammate Cholona Paslic. But it works. Julian Justice cashes in on the reverse layup.
Great take right there by Julian Justice. He struggled from the field all day, but gets an open, easy layup there to cut the lead down to 18.
Yes, good take and finish there by Justice, who will likely see some varsity minutes tonight. Columbia City puts up another three-point shot. That one was way bright. Smith is blocked down low by Noah Hayes.
That's the disadvantage of not having a center in right now. You obviously get quicker, but you also give up a lot on the boards.
Columbia City up 18 points. If I were the coach, I would just try to draw out the clock. But that seems kind of like what they're doing now. But they haven't been doing that before. Clausen, however, says no to that. Takes the three.
But the Cavaliers cannot get a rebound, and Miller puts it back and in. Yeah, that's the trade-off. If you don't put a true center in the game, you're gonna get quicker. You're gonna get better at shooting, but you're gonna give a lot up on the boards, and it takes a 5-man effort, and it was about a 2-man effort there on the boards.
Nearly a turnover there by Paslic on the pass intended for Noah Hayes, but the Cavaliers maintain it as there is a turnover forced by the Eagles. Miller's gonna hit ahead to Eberly, who kicks it to Clausen down low, and he puts the 2-point shot up. Columbia City leads 60-38. Christian, I would like to point out, 2 minutes left in the game here, but Columbia City's only scored 15 points here in this second half. The Cavs defense has been significantly better here. They gave up 45 points in the first half.
Certainly
and they're only at 60 now. So
certainly a lot of positives you can take from this game. The Cavaliers cut down on the turnovers in the second half. It was a combination. Columbia City certainly cooled off from three, but also credit to the Cavalier defense. They did not let it come as easy. They did not allow transition buckets as much. Credit to them, and that's part of the turnovers. But they got back a lot better, and credit to them overall. It was a great. This game's not over yet, but it looks like it's winding down. It's been a great second half. You can certainly build off this. I don't think there's any momentum coming from this game, but you don't come away from this game feeling horrible because of the second half showing.
Yep, Smith going to check back in, it looks like, here for the Eagles. It's not looking like a victory is in the cards here tonight for the Cavaliers, but, you just want to try to finish the game strong in this last minute and 40 seconds. So,
Jacob Summers gets his first minutes of the year now.
Oh, he does. He is going to check in at the next horn. Jacob Summers, I don't believe has played basketball in his high school career.
I don't know if he played it. Well, he probably did in middle school, but yeah, he has. He's trying something new this year.
Yeah,
he's a very good lunch basketball player. We'll see how it translates to the JV basketball court.
Star soccer player as well. He was a captain for the boys team this season. So good athlete. He's a senior. He's seeing his JV debut here in the fourth quarter. as Eberle is going to bring it up. He's going to be pressured by Rower, but he's going to kick it away instead. Instead, Rower is all over the
ripped
place.
it right out of his hands.
I mean, he is everywhere on defense. Bobek going to try a three. That one bounces up and down, and it's no good. Waybright on the fast break. No good on the wide open layup there, as Rower kind of backed off, not trying to pick up a foul. Eberle puts up the three, and it is nothing but net.
Puts the exclamation point on this win right there.
Yep. Cavaliers trail by 23 with a minute left. Justice no good on the three-point shot. Another fast break possession here for the Eagles. Miller. And now they're just going to kill the clock and end this game. If there's another horn, Nicholas Collins and Jack Landgraf are going to check in. Yeah. More good defense there from J.P. Rowe.
Columbia City's certainly trying to dribble this game out, but I don't think Canterbury's loving that very much. They're going to pressure to the end. Credit to them. There's no give up in this team.
Indeed.
No quit. Not give up. I don't know why I said that.
It's all good. As Rower is going to check out here. What a game he put together today. I mean, just an all-around fantastic performance on offense, on defense.
I think we're going to see this freshman continue to improve as the season goes by. There's still things he can improve on, and you're going to love to see his growth over this season and the seasons to come. He's going to be a huge piece of this program in the future.
Eberle hits another three for the Eagles, and meanwhile Riley Mitchell misses the shot down low. 24 seconds remain in the game. Cavs trail 66-40. 19 seconds. Looks like the Eagles are just going to dribble out the clock here. But, you know, Cavaliers will never just let them do that. They're going to play defense up until the final whistle, which you love to see. 4 seconds left on the clock, and this one is going to run out with a final score of 66-40. Columbia City taking home the victory at Canterbury. Cavs will look to rebound in their next game on Tuesday against Eastside at Eastside. First away game of the year. We should be on the call, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you tied the second half after going down 26. Good fight from the Cavaliers. Certainly don't feel bad about yourself about this game. Hopefully come back and improve in the future, and yeah.
Yep, winnable game on Tuesday against Eastside. We will see you there on the call on the CSN. So CSN for the JV game. A reminder, tune in for the varsity game at 7:30 on